Q&A with Mr. Jimmy Diggs.
We want to just do an intro. Is that the intro?
That's the intro.
I guess so.
That is the intro.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Welcome
everyone.
back to Yinbing, Fling, Chillin at PhD Racing.
Episode 2.5.
No, technically this is episode 3 because I shot it by myself because there was a day during the really cold bits of winter that Alex had a foot malfunction and so he couldn't walk. And so I was by myself without a video to film, so I filmed it myself.
So call it episode 2.5, reshoot.
And then the hard drive died, so I just lost all the footage anyway, which is just a fucking waste of my time. Anyway,
we're gonna waste more of his time.
But because this was a collaborative effort with a lot of guys in our community and the Instagrammers and friends, I decided to reshoot this because that's how that's how important the community is to me. I wanted you guys have questions for me. That's what this episode is about. This is a rapid fire Q&A session from the Instagrammers to me. So I'm going to have Alex read off the questions and how I'm going to answer it.
All right, let's start with question 1. What's the new development plan for the TA M2 or the TA 90? Or the GLT6?
So all of them.
Yeah.
So Supra, we can't tell you anything. No, we can't tell them anything.
It's TA 90, so.
TA 90.
Yeah.
We can't tell you anything. The M2, we can tell you a bit. We have new suspension in the works, obviously, as you can see here. New aero kit that's been happening, that has
already happened. Yeah, which is new testing.
We are doing a lot of new setup, a lot of figuring out, some new wheels and tires setup.
A little bit more weight reduction everywhere.
A lot more weight reduction.
Everywhere.
And hopefully more power. And so that kind of covers the entire car. That's what we're doing. Unlike some people who are very secret about their plans, we don't want to tell people what we're doing this year and whatnot. We don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
You can know exactly what we're doing. Hopefully we roll up to the grid with a faster car. That's what we want, right? I want a more balanced handling car. I want a sharper nose. I want more rear end grip.
Yeah, lighter
overall.
Power. Yeah.
Yeah, I want more grip and more power. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
GLT's 86, most likely we're putting on hiatus for now because we're out of money.
Potentially still swap that new engine in, just get it ready.
I will do that car
you already have the engine.
I will do that car when I feel like it, when I have the money, when I have the resources, when I have some mental capacity to think about it, which might be, it depends on how shit goes out, maybe towards the later half of this year. I want to still do some chassis fab to it. I want to swap the new engine in. I want to do a new cooling stack there, and I want to reset the suspension a little bit.
Oh yeah, there's the carbon trunk, the fiberglass trunk showed up.
The hood is also here.
Hood's here as well.
Yeah, it's at TF. I just gotta go pick it up. Sorry.
It's gonna be lighter.
Yeah.
We have a new engine, fresh up stock K24 that's already here. Just getting ready to swap it.
Rapid fire.
Okay, fine.
It's rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Need your face.
Oh, Alex, god damn it.
All right, rapid fire number 2.
3, technically.
Technically 3. All right. Any plan for Pikes Peak?
We were recommended by very good partners of ours, very good aerodynamicists who's done Pikes Peak, that I shouldn't do Pikes Peak because they say that's a professional's course. That if I do it, I'll probably die. Against his best interest. And against his his concerns for my well-being, I want to do it anyway.
Yeah.
I absolutely want to do it anyway because it's fucking Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
The way I see it, the ultimate time attack is either World Time Attack, it's Pikes Peak,
or Hill Climb. Yeah.
Stage Rally. Stage Rally is pure time attack. It's just time attack in the most stupidest environment, and I want to do that one day. So,
all right.
Next.
Question 3. What was the original goal for PhD Racing?
To not spend the money while we race cars.
And sell merch.
At first, we didn't even think about merch, I don't think.
No, because we were selling stickers at the point.
We were, I guess, yeah. I think, but at least on my side, it was more just a way to do what I've been doing without spending as much money. And then it just snowballed into, wait a minute, somebody's selling parts using our name and what we did on track. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do what he's doing and sell parts using my own name. And so it became a shop, yeah.
All right, next. This is actually kind of from the same guy, but kind of broke into 3 separate questions.
Go for it.
What's your advice on expanding competition-wise? Well, our guy just won his local competition event last season.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good for you. You've beaten everybody. You think you're the hot shit now. You're the best guy in so-and-so town, middle of Nowhereville. So now you want to go big time. Super easy, really. Just Grid Life,
Yeah, come to SCCA,
SCCA,
Grid Life, GTA,
NASA,
any of those.
like there are series like.
Yeah.
You know, SCCA even has like autocross nationals, right? Go to any of those. I think that's where the real competition is going to show up. A lot of people go out to those events, and that's why we do Grid Life too, because Grid Life for us is the creme de la creme in terms of competition.
Yep.
It's so competitive. It's so sharp, right at the tippy top. I think that's where it's from. So come join.
Yep. All right. Next question: is time attack success the main driving force in PhD success and sponsor?
I don't think so.
It's definitely an important part of it, but it's not the absolute core of it.
Yeah, it's maybe like it's maybe 50-50 and very split, because I think if anything what we do better than anybody else besides winning, because a lot of our sponsors started sponsoring us even when we weren't winning. I think they sponsor us because we were willing to put ourselves out there, including videos like these, and genuinely be ourselves and establish a connection with this community and be able to showcase our, wins, successes, and failures at the same time. Because we try not to be like, oh, we're only good or we're only shit, but
it's definitely a part of it, but it's not the only part.
Success is important.
It's important, but not the singular driving factor of it.
I think there is more than that. So, whether it's making a case for your sponsors to say, hey, you should sponsor me because I can bring you, say, like $1 million of profit for only $500,000 of investment, then it makes sense, right? It's things like that. How do you justify that for them?
Yep.
So,
all right. Next question: how do you get to pace at a new racetrack that you've never been to?
Never been to. You watch a little bit of videos. You see if you can do some sim racing online of the racetrack to understand it. But most of the time, focus on corner exits first. Back yourself up on corner entry. Slow into the corner, fast out, and then slowly push your braking zone until you start sacrificing your exit, and that's why okay, I can't do that anymore. I gotta back the entry. I gotta back the entry up a little bit. I wouldn't go like, oh yeah, first corner, let me just brake at the 2, and then just straight off the track.
Just don't do like a watch this.
Yeah, no. It's definitely like a work backwards process. You get the exit right, and then you focus your way. How do you go into the corner as fast as you can without sacrificing the exit?
Yep.
Fast in, fast out kind of deal.
No.
So.
Next question kind of tied back to the question. I guess a lot of people want to know this. What's our, if any, plan for Pikes Peak or WTAC?
Pikes Peak, as we talked about, absolutely, I want to. We've always talked about it. Maybe one year when we have a solid program together.
Yeah. We had an invite to go to WTAC, but
we did.
The majority of the problem right now is, first of all, I don't think our car can really compete at the pinnacle level of WTC yet, and also
and
going to Australia is still catastrophically expensive.
It's too much money, and ultimately, if we wanted to go, right, it was with the Supra. We'll just be honest. Back in the day, it was the invite for the Supra.
Yep.
I think we would have been competitive in Club Sprint, but I think the rule book was slightly different.
We need to modify the car.
Which we would have.
We did a quick math. It was probably it was
5 digits.
Mid 5 digit, not even just into 5 digit. It was a mid 5 digit effort to get there.
And for us, it didn't quite make sense because a lot of our sponsors are US based, and Australia Arms either they don't do business there, or they have
a complete different legal
branch.
entity that handles that area.
So who do we go to for sponsorship?
The majority, almost all our sponsorship doesn't carry over because Australia is not their territory. So that effectively. Yeah, that made it a lot more difficult. Yeah.
It hinders some progress. So maybe one day we still want to make it happen, even if it's out of our own pocket. We'd like to try and make it happen. So stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah. Performance difference between 19 and 18 inch on the Supra?
Some people like 19, some people like 18s. We've seen successes on both. Both works.
Tire choice.
Yeah, tire
Mostly
choice.
tire choice driven.
Size choice, tire choice. That's more important than which wheel size, I think. 18s may be a little bit more forgiving. 19 is a little bit sharper.
You got a lot better selection slicks if you run 18.
Yep.
19s, if you run 305, you get a little bit wider and actually slightly cheaper tire choice.
Probably 100 treadwear tire choices. You have more like Supercar 3Rs and stuff. So,
All
Go
right,
on. Next.
Have you ever thought of building a GR86? I wanted one.
We do. I mean, he had a GT86.
I had a GT86. It was great.
I've always maintained, I think it's a great chassis. I just hate the Subaru engine in it.
Fair.
Although I have driven the 2.4, I think
It's
the
much
2.4
better,
is a significant improvement. I liked it a lot
Yeah.
more than 2.4.
My first gen, that was my only computer. The engine just
Yeah.
like it need like another.
bad.
Yeah, it's just not good.
It was just, so maybe one day we'd like to try it, but you know, we're definitely going down the route of M2 and maybe M3s and stuff like that down the line more than GRs. So who knows? Maybe we'll try to do a GR86 wherever possible. So yeah, we'll see.
Next question: if you couldn't pick the A86 or GLTC, what would be the other one?
S2000. Like, I would have just
I just did the S2000.
I would have just taken the S2000 and instead of selling it to Ben Ling, I would have just built that up right after the wreck.
Yeah.
We chop the radiator support off, do our own things up front.
Or maybe a 4-cylinder Supra.
Like no. Well, it's more like knowing what we know now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Supra would be a really nice choice. I would probably do this if I wanted to win. I'd go with a Supra. If I wanted to do like
Fun.
a fun and more raw driving experience, I think S2 would be
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yeah.
And you know, more just take it to Andy Smedegaard and have him do his thing on it. You know.
That's not a serious question, is it?
How much wood can a Jack-a-Ding chuck? My teeth are not very good, so probably not a lot. I'll answer that anyway. Next one.
Next one. Do you still have the MR2?
No.
We don't.
We never had one. I don't know what you're talking about. we did. We just don't acknowledge it ever happening because it was the biggest mistake of my life. We bought it sight unseen off Facebook Marketplace.
That was
and
quite,
it showed up.
It was a lot worse than we were
It was
expecting.
TZZ swapped, so I was like, oh yeah, this is the one. We're gonna go Club TR racing with it. And then I took it around the block, and the rear wheel all basically detached from the car.
Yeah.
Because the shock tower, well, literally the strut tower,
detached.
The rear strut tower
Basically
was
detached.
not connected to the rest of the car.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that car's gone. We don't
Yeah.
talk. I lost money on it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Never again. If I'm ever gonna do MR2 again, I'm gonna do the best one. I'm gonna do the Lotus Elise.
Red A6 drifting?
Yeah, I actually did a video of it. It just never came out because I lost more footage. We have a lot of camera footage issues for some reason. But
I think mostly just like SD cards are getting old.
SD cards. I mean, I'll probably post a clip here just so, hey, I did go drifting with it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do more this year.
Maybe do it with the GLTC car.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it with that.
More power. All right, if you can, next question. If you could go back in time, would you still pick the Supra, or is it still worth it?
100%. Hands down. I don't. That's no brainer for me. I think there was not a single other car on the market at that point that would have gotten us to where we are now, other than a Supra. And like personally, I just love that car so much. Not beyond like the business, the growth of Shaw PhD. I love that car so much, and like the success we've had with it, but just the feeling when I close my eyes and you're just like, I can imagine, I can feel when it was dancing around the corner. I'm like, I know what that car's gonna do. I freaking love it. One day I want to bring it back.
Potential platform expanding to beside what we're doing now.
Other platforms.
I always want to do a 718. I always want to do a
Porsche.
718. Yeah.
Porsche's great. GT3. I want to do some sort of GT3 eventually. He has one, so we will
I
try to
have
get
one, but I like it's so weird
yeah.
that after you've driven GT4 and GT3, you actually kind of the GT4 is just easier to drive.
I will say this, like other cars that we might want to do, GR-MR2, GR Supra Mark 6. Like there's a long line of cars that we're still lined up that we're still pretty excited about, and we'd never say never. Like we did so well on the Mark 5. Who's to say we can't do the Mark 6? TA 100.
All right, next question. What was the hardest thing about starting PhD racing? Make the business make sense? Like how do we turn a hobby into a business?
Yeah, that was absolutely the roughest part because I think it's between like, oh, these are all our friends that we just want to hang out with, and oh, we have to make some money now to try and support our racing. Luckily, we've had a really good amount of friends who genuinely support our effort and want to help us keep doing this, and so we have, right?
Yep.
But hardest part, I don't know if that's the hardest part. I don't know what's the hardest part. It's just, hey, maybe separating the business from the passion. Because
identify what's business, like necessary for business.
Still clip it on here so you're not yelling into the mic.
Okay, just identify what's business
Yep.
and like what spending is necessary for business.
And what are just things we want to do
What
for
are the
fun?
things you just want to do that
Yeah.
we kind of want to?
Yeah, because the line's really blurry.
Yep.
You know, it's to be fair, most of what we spend money
It's
on
still pretty blurry
is
right now.
probably just for fun.
Next one.
I just it single-handedly
You know what? Give me a second. Let me grab a battery pack so we can keep going.
single-handedly ruined the PhD business model. All right, well, Alex is gone. I will do the next question. Top 3 best budget track build platform. Some sort of Miata, some sort of GT86, like we talked about, and some sort of Civic. That's my 3. It's JDM, plenty of available, lots of engine choices. There you go. That's
All right, I'm back. It's still working.
yeah, still working. All right, what's your top 3 best budget track platform?
How budget? Define budget.
I just said Miata, GT86, and Civics.
GT86 for sure. I always liked the Miata, but I actually like the NC&D better. I'm not like an NAMB
it's just-
person. Just
well,
Miatas
best
in general.
budget.
Yeah, best budget. All right, GT86, Miata.
Don't say Subarus, because you'll
No,
be
it's
wrong.
not Subaru.
Because you'd be wrong. It's a Civic, and you know it.
It's probably a Civic.
There you go. Rapid fire, Alex.
Yeah.
Catch up faster. Come
Yeah.
on.
All right. Yeah.
Next question, please.
Where are we at?
So right after the top 3.
Okay.
So easy. Easy. It's almost like I did this once already.
Yeah. Something regarding optimizing both B58 and S58 ECU tuning for track use.
We know absolutely nothing.
We know
about
absolutely nothing.
We know
about
absolutely
this.
nothing. Go
Next,
talk to
yeah.
someone who knows. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We're not even gonna pretend we know anything. We're
No.
just no. That's not our focus.
Will
I'm
you
sorry.
ever drive another rowdy front-wheel drive again?
We probably would. I'd love to. And Alex knows this because we always talk about the stupid shit we want to build. One day, I want to spend some money, and this probably has to be a lot of money to make this work, but I want to get the Nissan GTR LM concept to work. Big front engine, front wheel drive, hybrid EV in the back, but you get all-wheel drive that way. And also we get the massive fucking tunnels.
So effectively, just buying a all-wheel drive brand new Corolla hybrid.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's front-wheel drive plus the EV in the back, make it all-wheel drive. So Jackie's buying a Toyota Corolla all-wheel drive. If you know one that's for sale on a good deal, let me know.
That's not what I meant, but you know what I mean. Anyway, that's what I want to do. So yes, kind of front-wheel drive, I guess. Yeah. We'll figure it out. You know, yeah. Are we done?
No. I guess. Wait. Okay. Favorite one. OK Rock song.
Favorite one. OK Rock song. Oh, that's harder than any of the car questions. The beginning. Okay, next.
What's the status in the Super upgrade? We can talk about that.
Super, that one?
If there's any upgrade, there will be videos.
It's 20 minutes into the video. It's coming. Be aware, it's coming. All I can say, all right, we've talked about this slightly.
Okay.
We've done, I think the TA90 concept was always, version 1 was the gray car. What can we do with a stock car? We did as much as we could, we got our ass handed to us, and we stopped. TA90 version 2 is how do we build the most bolt-on time attack car and make it as competitive as possible, right? We didn't want to swap an engine, we didn't want to build an engine because we felt that was a little bit too far of the built like a bolt-on like standard, right? Because bolt-on was always like, all right, you buy this piece, you slap it on your car, right? And it makes your car better. But if you can't do that, the engine is technically you can do that, but it's kind of far, right? You don't want to disable a car to install something. So I feel like we took that concept as far as we could with a bolt-on turbo kit, bolt-on bunch of stuff. The Aero, in the end, even the Aero was bolt-on because we got a chassis mount CNC mounting kit.
Yeah.
Where's the extension, the logical extension? Stock car, bolt-on car, that's where we're going. Okay, cool? You like that explanation?
Yeah.
You hear everything, but you don't hear anything? It's coming.
All right. Camaro 1LE or Supra? Supra.
Oh.
1LEs are sick though.
1LEs are sick. Like, we are secret lovers of American cars. The only reason we didn't do a C8 Corvette, like when we were jumping into the market, it's either the C8 Corvette or the Supra for us, and we went Supra because we wouldn't be able to sell anything for a Corvette.
I wouldn't look good in New Balance and jorts.
And then like, it's more just like, I'm gonna cut this bit up, but we can't go to MAGA event. You know what I mean?
But I do love the new C8s though.
Yeah, especially the wide body now, the Z06, the ZR1.
The amount of want is extremely high for a C8, especially the Z or the ZR1.
Yeah, the ZR1 just kind of became nutty. I can't believe the ZR1 beat us Road Atlanta.
No, but it's so weird that I actually want a Corvette more than I want a 911 right now. Like seriously.
That is fucked up.
That's really fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like between a brand new, say, $500,000 GT3 RS or $400,000 or $200,000 ZR1, I want the ZR1 more. And the ZR1 is probably faster too.
Yeah. By a good chunk.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that ZR1 was faster than that, I rode Atlanta in the hands, not even a pro driver, because Porsche had to use pros. GM just used their engineers.
They had to hire Randy to the GT2 RS.
The Corvette was just like, all right, 5 engineers, you guys fucking have at it. Like, props to you guys, dudes. Like the five dudes who are like just like each got a track and each of them got like records. Everybody's like, fuck yeah, like that's America. That's cool, you know. So we love the Supra. We probably would still pick the Supra, but Camaro SS10E.
It's not because we don't like the Camaro. We both like it really. Like we both really like it.
Great car.
All right, last question.
Best
daily and track capable car for each tax bracket. Maybe just like 3. Budget, mid-range, and...
Like what, under 50 grand?
Under 50 grand, that's probably like a GR or a Miata.
Best daily and...
but daily and track capable.
Wait, how much do you think Integra Type S? That's over 50.
Yeah, that's over 50.
Fuck.
So under 50, my pick is the GRE6.
I want something with a little more room though. Right?
I lived with one for a while. It's workable. Or the Ends.
Veloster N.
Yeah.
Sorry, Elantra N. Elantra N for under 50 grand. That's a hell of a deal. I think that's because is it under? It should be.
It's
under.
like 40-ish.
Yeah. But like that's probably the best trackable track street hybrid car for like that bracket.
So under 100.
Under 100.
My pick is the M2 or the Supra.
Under 100. Oh fuck! You can almost squeeze the M3 all drive because that would be my pick. If you can
source one like a CPO, like that's like slightly under
M3
that.
M3 or G80 M3 competition all-wheel drive, that's a sick car for because it's like 500 something, like 490 horsepower.
If you can reach out a little bit, I think the wagons are coming too.
Yes, the wagons are coming, which would be pretty cool. But like even the 4-door is great. You have to live with a pig nose, but it's a great car.
Yeah. All right,
it's just this, but with all drive.
Then go to what, 200, 250?
At that point, it's just stupid. You just buy 2 cars. Like,
fair,
so if you have to do, like, why would you?
If you're at that price, you just buy 2 cars.
Like, at that point, you just do a Puro Sangue or something, like something stupid, ridiculous. You got a V12 and off-roader. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
at that point,
nobody with with that sort of money to spend on a car would only buy 1 car. There's a lot of choices to be had at that point. Because you get a really nice, comfortable car. Because ultimately, I think anything that you get as a hybrid, you're still going to compromise on either or. Yeah,
it's not really that comfortable on the street. Also, it's not that fast on the track.
Or just like, it's a little too soft with the track, but like a little bit too stiff.
Rough on the...
Yeah, so you always want to separate it, you know. But is that it?
That's pretty much it, unless there's more.
Our Grid Life leader and beloved friend, Adam Jabe, did ask, and I want to end it on a good note. Why are we mad, bro?
We're not.
So context, if our last video or 2 videos ago, we made a video on why our Grid Life honeymoon is over, and in which I wouldn't say criticized. We voiced our opinions on the series, and I think this is a question asking about that. We always love Adam, and we love the guys making Grid Life work, and we understand like running a series is the hardest job in the world. We know they're not making money, and we know it's a really tough gig, and we know it's very, very, very stressful being criticized by idiots such like myself. But we're not trying to deliberately talk shit about the series because we're still gonna be there. We're gonna be at like 8 Grid Life events this year, 7 or 8.
I don't think we actually talk shit about series.
We don't. But like obviously, we touch nerves somewhere. And I love all the guys at Grid Life. We're still gonna be there. And since this question, we've had lovely conversation with Adam and and all the guys at Grid Life. We're gonna be fine. We understand where they're going and why they had to do what they do. It's really simple. It's really simple if you break down to it. Okay, when you get GLTC cars or wheel-to-wheel cars, you can put 60 cars on 5 miles of racetrack, correct? Because, well, let's just say the track is 3 miles. You can put 60
Rapid fire, Jackie, rapid fire.
Okay. 60 cars, 3 miles of track, you can do that in wheel-to-wheel because who gives a shit about 3 wide? They want to go 3 wide. In time attack, you put 20 cars on the 3 mile track and it's already kind of a lot because nobody wants to be near each other. So fundamentally, time attack is terrible for running an organization for.
It's also terribly boring to watch.
It is terribly boring to watch, which is terrible for their live stream, and it's terribly inefficient to run, which is terrible for their actual business. So
what you're saying, just time attack is terrible in general.
Time attack,
organizer in general.
Yeah, time attack organizer is fucking rough.
Yeah, if you see like anybody runs a time attack series, just give them a pat on the back. It's like, it's rough.
They're losing money.
Yeah.
And they're losing money and they're losing hair.
Yeah.
So and they're losing sleep over it. So be nice to them. We're not saying they're terrible. We still love Grid Life. They're still making it happen. That's why we're gonna be there with an M2 that's gonna be seriously upgraded. But we understand why they're frustrated with us because we still want. But ultimately, doesn't matter. We'll be there to support. We're gonna be there to show off the best competition that we can get and give it our best shot. And and hopefully one day work with Grid Life. Or work with other, SCCA, whatever.
I felt like the taco day needs to come back somehow.
I think they're trying to bring the taco day and the other track days back, which is going to be the way to go. It has to be, right? Because you need to bring more people back off the track again. So I hope that happens. And when it does, we'll be there. Cool. Anyway, that's our rapid fire response for.
That's a 30-minute rapid fire. That's like a lot of rapid fire.
That's a lot of questions, though.
Yeah, that's a lot of questions. So here's the episode 2.5.
Episode 2.5. We've done it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you. Hopefully,
the next one.
Hopefully with a real video soon. We've been doing podcasts. We haven't been doing any car-related real videos. We're working on that bit.
We'll work on it.
Okay. See you all soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.